All right, so going over a couple of other examples, it says use the distributive property to find the product. I could actually use the FOIL method to find the product. If you look at all of the problems here, we're multiplying two binomials together. We just covered what FOIL is. If you're using the distributive property, you're really using FOIL as well. So on number 1, to use FOIL, I multiply the first term of each binomial together. So x times x is x squared. I'm going to label some things here. That's first to FOIL. You don't have to label things. I'm just trying to show you exactly where these terms are coming from. Then outside of FOIL is x times -1. So that's negative x or negative 1x. Inside of FOIL is negative 2 times x. So that's negative 2x. And then last of FOIL, sorry, I'm getting a little bit cramped up here. These fonts are kind of small, but last of FOIL is negative 2 times -1. That's positive 2. Usually what happens, not all the time, but usually what happens after you FOIL two binomials together, if you have like terms, it's usually the outside and inside terms. So the first term stays the same, x squared. Negative x minus 2x is negative 3x. And then plus 2, this is the product. This is simplified. It's also in standard form. So we end up with a polynomial with 3 terms. So it's a trinomial. The degree is 2, and then the leading coefficient is 1. You should be able to work through numbers 2 and 3 on your own. Try that. I'm going to just pause the video and then write out the solutions here or what the product is before we go over a couple of other problems. So that's what you should get for problems 2 and 3. On number 5, I could still use FOIL. So first the FOIL is 3n times n. So that's 3n squared. Outside of FOIL is 3n times positive 1. So, whoops, that's O, not I. But 3n times positive 1 is positive 3n. Inside of FOIL right here is negative 4 times h. That's negative 4h. And then last of FOIL, negative 4 times positive 1 is negative 4. Add or combine the like terms, which are your outside and inside terms. 3n squared minus n minus 4. Or minus 1n. Either way is okay. Some people prefer to use a table in order to find the product. It says use a table to find the product. Really, you're still using FOIL as well. So if I look at one of these problems on number 8, y plus 1 times y minus 6, either horizontally or vertically, I could put y plus 1. It kind of doesn't matter the order. So here's y, here's positive 1. And then I'm multiplying that by y minus 6. I could have put the y minus 6 here and the y plus 1 here. Either way, it's okay. And then really what you're doing is finding the area. If this is y units by y units, you just multiply y times y. In this box, y squared. In this box right here, the dimensions are 1 by y. So then you just multiply 1 times y is y, or 1y. This is y by negative 6. Y times negative 6 is negative 6y. And then 1 times negative 6 is negative 6. Now I want to combine any like terms. This should be the first term, though. There's no like term with that, y squared. These two terms right here are like terms, y and negative 6y. Y plus negative 6y is negative 5y. And then the last term is negative 6. You would get the exact same thing if you just wrote this out, multiplied things using FOIL, and then writing your answer. But again, some people might prefer to use the table in order to find the product, which we'll go over one other example like that. Okay, if you look below on number 11, one of the terms of the first polynomial or binomial is 6h, the other is negative 2, and then it's negative 3 and negative 2h. So in this box or cell, I can multiply 6h by negative 3, that's negative 18h. In this box or cell, negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6. In this box, it's 6h times negative 2h, that's negative 12h squared. And then in this box, negative 2 times negative 2h is positive 4h. I want to write my answer in standard form. So the first term should be this one right here. That's the highest degree, negative 12h squared. Okay, I'm done with that, so I'm going to cross it out. These two terms are like terms, negative 18h and then positive 4h or plus 4h. So negative 18h plus 4h is negative 14h. And then that 6 is positive, plus 6 should be the product. Again, that's in standard form. It's a trinomial. There's 3 terms. The degree is 2, or it's also referred to as quadratic if the degree is 2. And then the leading coefficient is negative 12.